I've had some people ask me, how do I adjust ride height on my D2 coilovers? So this is a D2 racing setup. You have a collar here, which can adjust the preload on the springs. There is a top hat at the top, which is adjustable for camber. But this bottom ring here, you gotta loosen this, and then you adjust ride height that way. But you can't go too low, or else it'll come out the bottom here. When you're on droop, it'll hit your axle. So what I do is I put a mark here. Saves me the trouble of measuring everything. I have them measured both sides equally, but the collar wrench, I'm sure there's a better name for it, but the ones that D2 makes are absolute garbage. So what I have is just a rock pick. Well, it's not a rock pick, but it's basically a pry pick. Got a pry end here, which don't ever use. I use this to hammer. And then this part here is what I use to put in to the collars to loosen it up. And then just regular hammer. So I will show you. You want to make sure it gets into a groove really sturdy. And that is exactly how D2 recommends. And now for adjusting ride height, since it's going to be winter time up here and it is currently 32 degrees in my garage, I will take this and spin it out 8 times counterclockwise, which will raise my suspension. Eight. All done. And then obviously to tighten it, you would just go back down, but I'm going to put some anti-seize on the threads a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, and tighten it down, make it easier for when it's summertime again. So the rears are a little bit different. I already got my winter tires on. For winter tires, I run winter TXIs for mud and snow, but it's a very deep tread, very aggressive tread. So I've ran these for 2 years and they've been fantastic. Well, they're technically Arctic claws. So, and for daily tire, I run Sumitomo HTR ASPO2s, which for what I do, these work just fine. These are great for everyday driving. You can take them on a track. They do get a little hot, a little squeaky, so. But for adjusting the rears, hopefully you can see in here a little bit, or maybe down. But you have a collar at the top. When you adjust the collar, make sure that you also spin out your strut, or else it'll stretch. It'll just be too hard inside and you won't have any travel upon rebound. So that is pretty much it. Have fun.